Right, this is how to play a really basic get-me-out bunker shot from around the green. The first thing with bunker shots is to have a sand down that's got plenty of loft. I've got 62 degrees of loft on this, and it means I only have to open the club face if I'm coming out of something very high, so get plenty of loft. Right, now in our crucial shot, we just set up the ball with a square club face. I'm not opening it. Square club face, wide stance, 2-inch gap between the club and the ball, and that 2-inch gap is crucial. I look at the sand, I look at the sand, I hit the sand, forwards onto the green, and out comes the ball. And you can see my movement forwards. So again, I set up to that with the square club face, the wide stance. The wide stance is critical. That allows you to move forwards. If you stand too narrow, you're going to hang back as though you're trying to scoop the sand up and flick it in your left ear. It's not that. It's square club face, wide stance. You look at the sand behind the ball and you hit the sand forwards onto the green. Now you can see the height that that ball's coming up with. You know, it's going to get out of anything really that I can see out of. So again, the square club face. I'm going to learn from reasonably good lie, not anything that's too difficult. Square club face, wide stance. Now my feeling here is that my head starts opposite the ball. By the time I finish, my head finishes opposite my left foot and the top half of my body moves forward. Square club face, wide stance, 2-inch gap between the club and the ball. I look at the sand, hit the sand, forwards onto the green, and out comes the ball. Now, for low handicap players, if you want to extend that to use an open face, if you've got a good lie and you really have got to get lots of height, you just do the same sort of thing, but you open the club face first, then you grip it. Nice square stance, wide stance. That allows you to move forwards. Head starts opposite the ball. Look at the sand, look at the sand, look at the sand, hit the sand forwards onto the green, and out comes the ball. So that's our basic bunker shot. I'm not doing anything particularly complicated, but what I am doing is I'm looking at the sand and I'm moving on forwards.